All right, so polls today. Let me check the. Okay, fully in the screen. So let's start with your pole in your hand, and feet are nice and wide. And we're going to start with our cat and cow. So pole in the center, and then hands are just about below the shoulders. And we're going to start, we're just going to go back and forth between cat and cow. So we're going to bend the knees, tuck the chin, exhale. This is our cat. On the inhale, straighten up the legs, looking up towards the ceiling. This is our cow. Exhale, back to cat. So because this is our first set of movement and or poses, we want to go closer to minimum versus maximum. Let the body warm up. It's warmer outside than it was, but it's still pretty chilly. So sometimes it takes the body a little time to warm up here. Excellent. All right, one or two more each direction. And then we'll come back to neutral. All right, so next we're going to do our laterals. And we are still just warming up, so don't go to maximum on this one. So let's see. So we're going to do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other side, unless you want to do it without the pole. And anything that we do today, you can do with or without the pole. All right, so one hand, doesn't matter which one, we'll do both sides evenly. You're going to count for yourself. And here we go. So we're going to inhale and exhale. I have two more. I don't know if you're going faster or slower than me. And then this is my last one. Excellent. All right, so switch sides when you're finished. And then we'll do 10 on this side. And two more for me. And last one. Excellent. And if you're going a little slower, good for you. All right, so after you finish those, we're going to do a gentle twist. So we want to keep this twist in the upper half to upper third of the spine. The lower down we go, the less rotation is available. So we don't want to get anything too tight in there. All right, so pull can be closer in, up higher, wherever it feels comfortable on the shoulders. And then we're just going to twist to one side and then twist to the other side. So you can just twist back and forth and then breathe however you want, or if you want to do one breath with each rotation. So it's an exhale into the, as we go out, and then inhale back into center. Excellent. All right, one more time each side. Or finish off evenly if you remember where you started. Excellent. All right. Next one. Let's do, we're going to do half sun salutation. So we're still a little cold, we're still warming up. So be gentle. And also option to do it without the pole. So if you like it, or if you have back issues and you need to not have your arms out. So this is what it looks like if you're doing it with the pole. So we have it out like that. If you want to put the pole down and do it how we usually do it, with the arms out to the side. Those are your two basic options. All right, guys, ready? Here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, bring the arms and the pole up. And then exhale, arms come back down. All right, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, back down. Excellent. All right, one more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale. Nice. All right. Let's see what's next. Let's do a bunch of balance poses next, since we're maybe a little bit more warmed up. First one, let's do just a regular mountain pose first to look at our posture here. So you can put your pole down if you want, or you can hold on to it. That's fine too. So a couple different options with the feet to start out with. You can start with the big toes touching, heels a couple inches apart. You can go hip width distance apart or a little wider, wherever your balance feels more stable with the feet. And then let's lift up the toes and spread them out. You probably have socks on, so maybe you're not noticing this as much. But having the toes up, kind of maybe you're weaving a little bit. And then set the toes back down, kind of shows you how important our toes are for our balance. And then right now I have my knees popped out, so I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit. And then we have that neutral pelvis. So tilted too far back, tilted too far forward. Nice and level right there. And then let's do the collarbones. The collarbones come away from each other, or on the back body, the shoulder blade points come towards each other. Last one, we're gonna lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And then you can have palms forward or towards your sides, however that feels in the shoulders. Excellent. All right. And then from here, take 1 or 2 more breaths, noticing all 4 corners of the feet. Excellent. And release. All right, so back to the poles. Option to not use the pole for this one. We're going to do palm tree pose. Actually, I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. And do palm tree pose, which is the arms up and then up on the toes. So using the pole, it looks like this. Or if you don't want to do the arms, you can just hold onto the pole and come up on the toes, or put the pole away and do it how we do it on a regular Wednesday. All right, so whichever option you prefer, here we go. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And if you're a little wobbly on the feet, you can adjust where they are. Maybe bring them out wider or bring them in closer. And then finding a spot where nothing else is moving might help with the balance. Sometimes when your eyes see something else moving, it kind of distorts your sense of gravity. Excellent. Excellent. And let's do one or two more. Nice. All right. Next one, let's do our flying crane Karate Kid. So that one has a bunch of different options. When we do it without the pole, we can do it one knee up and then the other knee up. We can do opposite knee to hand. The other one would be opposite arm and knee. All right, so those are three options. Fourth option with the pole, I'm going to do it like this. Arms up, one knee comes up, and then down, and then the other knee. So pick your poison, whichever one you like. You can do it without the pole or with the pole. So you guys ready? Here we go. So it would be an inhale when the arms come up, and then exhale when that foot comes back down. You could also do this with the pole like that, just lifting the legs. Excellent. All right, let's do one more time each side or finish off evenly. Nice. All righty. So we're going to do a tree pose next, and then we're going to do an IT band stretch. All right. Tree pose. So you can do it without the pole or with the pole on either side with your hand. All right, so I'm going to do it with the pole. One foot is rooted into the floor, heel above the ankle with the other foot. So before you do any fancy stuff, check in with this hip. Nice and strong, tighten the muscles around that joint. And then hand at the heart, we can raise that other arm up. If you have a pole and you have your balance, you can bring that foot up higher or all the way up if you want. My foot always slides. So you can move this arm up and down. I like to do that with the breath. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Or you can just have it on your hip or wherever you like it. Most important part of this is breathing and not falling over. Excellent. All right, so we're going to come out of this nice and gracefully. Shake out that straight leg. Shake out the bent leg if you want. Releases tension that we may be built up. With the pole, you can switch sides or keep it on the same side. That doesn't matter. But we're switching feet, heel above the ankle. Or if you have your balance, you can bring it up higher or all the way up if you like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this other arm. Inhale, the arm up. And then exhale, bring it down. Just want to keep the breath going. Excellent. And one more breath. Nice. Check out the legs. Check out the arms too. All right, so IT band stretch. You can do this with a pole. I'm going to show you without first, so you can practice at home if you don't have a pole. All right, so we're going to start with, you're going to start with, if one side is tighter than the other, start with that side, then do the other side and go back to the first side at home. For here, we're just going to do each side evenly. So whichever side is tighter, take that leg and cross it over the other one. So it doesn't matter, we're gonna do both sides. And then what you're gonna do, we'll just do it without the pull first. So we're hinging at the hip joints and we're just gonna do a forward fold. So we did some half sun salutations, so hopefully it's not tight in other places. And wherever you get to, that's as far as you need to go. So you might feel some tension in there. So what you can do is you're gonna exhale into the fold, inhale, come halfway up, exhale, fold again. And do that a couple times. Inhale, come up, exhale, come back. So you wanna do it dynamically first, and then come down for one more and hold that for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you can tolerate. And the whole time you're breathing. And then to come out, you're gonna bend that back leg a little bit and then push the feet down, inhale, come back up. So if you wanna try it with a pole on the other side, you can do that. So we're gonna cross the second leg in front. And you can use the pole as you're coming down and up, or if you don't need the pole, we'll just do it without. All right, so dynamically first, 5 or 6 times probably, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale down. And then we're gonna do it one last time. Exhale, fold forward, wherever you get to. And then hold that position 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you got. And then when you're ready to come out, bend that back knee, push the feet down, inhale, bring the torso back up. Uncross, shake it out. If you're doing that at home and you want to go back to that first leg, because that's the tight side, usually for yoga, we do everything equal on each side, but when you have one side that's tighter, I'm gonna let you do that side twice. All right, so let's do some more balanced kind of fun stuff. We're gonna do, let's see. All right, so we're gonna do some a lot of time, like we don't usually fall when we're just standing. It's usually when we're in motion and then we trip over something or the knee gives out or whatever. So we're gonna practice some stuff that's walking adjacent with balance. So the first one we're gonna do, and you can use the pole or you can skip it, is toes to heels. So we're gonna step straight in front of each other, the heel right in front of the toes. So you can use the pole, you can do it like a tightrope walker.
How are we doing?
I'm not, but if you've had some Irish whiskey with your coffee, you know. And then for funsies, go backwards. So we're working on muscle memory. So if you can do it without looking at the floor, that would be awesome. If you need to look at the floor, that's fine. But working your way up to being able to keep the head up. We'll go back one more time. Excellent. All right. After that, so we did the Flying Crane Karate Kid one. We're going to do so this is a test that they give you. I don't know when they give it to you. I'm not that old yet, but for checking your balance, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Every day, a little older, more silver hair, is how long you can balance on one leg. So if you can do this without the pole, go for it. I'm just gonna hold on to it because I'm tired of walking over there, put it down. So we're gonna go, we're lift one leg up, and then we're gonna hold that for 15 seconds. If you don't need the pole or you want to spin the pole, and 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and done. All right, check out the legs if you want, and then we'll do the other side. And go. So one side might be easier than the other. This is something you can practice at home on your own, holding on to the back of a chair or the kitchen counter, or some people like to do this while they're brushing their teeth. I'm messy and I would have toothpaste everywhere, so I can't. Okay, so sorry, that was like 20 seconds. Good job. All right. So those two, that's a good one to practice at home. And then we're gonna do chair lifts. So we don't have chairs, but we do chair pose often enough that I think we can do this without the chair. If you have your chair behind you and you want to do it in front of your chair, you can do that. Otherwise, we're just going to do chair lifts. So it's not the same as our chair pose, but this is what it looks like. So we're going to go, let's see, what do we want to do with the arms? So you can do whatever you want with the arms. So arms up is fine. If that's too much, you can have the arms like at chest level or waist level. So we're just going to inhale. On the exhale, sit in your pretend chair, and then inhale, come back up. And we're just going to practice, 5 or 10. If you want to make it harder, you can do the pole up. So this is obviously one when we get older, trying to get up out of a chair. We got to build those leg muscles, the calves and the thighs. Okay, I don't know if anybody's counting. I don't know what number we're at. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. All right, that's good. Let's do 1 more here. So there's a couple of they're physical therapists who have a YouTube channel, Bob and Brad, and they have a lot of balance stuff to practice. So if you're looking for something to do on a Sunday morning and you're like, I need balance practice, you can look up Bob and Brad and they've got a lot of stuff. Hips. So usually I do this with a chair, but we're going to do it with the pole. All right. So one hand on the hip, pole in the other hand. We're going to do one side at a time. So we're going to bring the first leg out and then in front and side to side. So in front of the leg, we'll do that a couple times, and then behind the leg. Or if you want, you can go in front and then behind. That's kind of fun, actually. It's a little easier with the chair, I think, than with the pole, but we're pretty adaptable here. All right, excellent. Set that side down, and then we'll do the other side. So you can start with just swinging in front, and then just swinging in back. And then if you want to switch to one in front and one behind. Excellent. All right. So shake that out, release that. Let's do halfway around the world, and then we'll go and do some more yoga-y poses. All right. So with halfway around the world, we're going to step forward and then tap halfway around maybe the clock or the world, whatever you like. So we'll do each side 3 times, and then we'll do it reverse 3 times. So that's 3, and then we go back out and back to center. Back. And then one last time on this side. Nice. And then let's do the other side. So go forward for 3 first. Now that those hips are nice and loose. 2, and last one. Nice. And then reverse, step back, out, back to center, back, center, and one last step. Excellent. All right. So let's do some more shoulder stuff here. So we're going to take the pole and bring it kind of on the back of the neck here, resting gently. And then the wrist can kind of rest over the top of it. And we're going to make little circles to start. So we're just going to make little circles. Maybe a little softness in the knees. And then when you're ready, reverse direction. Excellent. All right, so let's go down to the hips and then we'll come back up to the shoulders. So we're going to bring the pole down right to the top of the sacrum here, and we're going to hold the pole so the palms are facing forward. So you can have the hands out as far as is comfortable, or to make it more work, bring them in closer to the hips. And then we're going to make circles around here. And then whenever you're ready, switching direction. Excellent. All right. One more while we're here with the hips. We're going to do a little baby back bend. So bringing the hands in closer. Like that. And then maybe draw the elbows towards each other if that's comfortable. And so for our baby back bend, feet are nice and wide, and we're going to look straight at the horizon. On the inhale, we're going to draw our gaze up towards the ceiling. So you're going to go just as far as is comfortable, and then exhale back to the horizon. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, looking up. Maybe you go a little bit further this time. Maybe not. That's okay. Exhale back to the horizon. And one last time. Inhale, looking up. And if you want to go just a little bit further, you can, or not. Exhale, back to the horizon. Exhale. Excellent. All right. So last big movement here with the poles. We're going to bring it out in front. If you have shoulder issues, please be careful. Pay attention to your body. If it's too much, come back to smaller circles in front. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go up and big behind the head, making circles. Excellent. And then we're going to reverse direction. So this is probably going to feel a little awkward because you did the easier side first. Oops. Excellent. All right, go ahead and release that. All right, let's do our warrior 1. All right, so let's see. So this one we're going to do it with a fold. So we'll start with warming up the knee first. So we're going to step 1 foot forward. The back foot is just turned out at a medium angle. And then we're going to inhale the straight leg, exhale, bend it. So keeping the gaze towards the horizon. If we're looking down, it's not that bad, but we don't want to be looking up. So horizon or just in front. Excellent. All right. Push off, step back, or step the feet together. We're going to turn that foot out, step the second foot forward. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. You're going to push off and step it back. Excellent. All right, back to the first side. So turn that foot out, step that first foot forward. Pole is in the opposite hand of the leg in front. All right, so we're going to take the arm of the leg that's in front. We're going to inhale, bring that arm up and bend that front knee. On the exhale, we're going to fold forward and bring that arm down towards the floor, just as far as is comfortable. On your next inhale, bring that arm back up, torso comes up, and then exhale, arm down, straighten the leg. All right, we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, bend the knee, arm comes up, exhale, fold forward, arm swoops down. Inhale, bring that arm back up, and exhale back. 1 more time. Inhale, arm up, bend the knee. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, done. Nice. All right, step the feet back together. Let's do the other side. All right, here we go. So we're going to inhale, arm up, bend that front knee. Exhale, fold forward. Arm swoops down. Inhale, arm swoops back up. Exhale, down. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, down. 1 last time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Nice. All right. Step the feet back together. And then let's do, we're going to do warrior 2. 2 more balance poses, and then we're going to come down to the floor. All right. Warrior 2. So warrior 1, the pole is in the front. Warrior 2, the pole is in the back. So we've got that front knee bent. Back foot's closer to 90 degrees. The pole is in that back arm. Front arm is out in front. All right, so let's take a breath or so here and get used to this position. Relax the shoulders. Check in with the breath. Nice. And then we're going to turn that palm up. Inhale, bring that hand up, peaceful warrior. And then we're going to exhale, bend the elbow, bring that front forearm to the front thigh, side angle pose. Inhale again, bring that front arm all the way up towards the ceiling. If you can come back and touch the top of your pole if you want. And then exhale, side angle pose. And let's do that 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Next, let's finish off with 1 more warrior 2. Excellent. Drop the arm and step the feet back together. All right, going to the other side. Pole is in hand and back. Bend that front knee. The other arm is out in front. Take a breath or so. Soften the shoulders. Extend those front fingers. Nice. And then we're going to turn that palm up. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then bend the elbow, exhale, side angle pose. Inhale again, peaceful warrior. If you want, you can reach back and touch that pole. If not, that's okay. Exhale, side angle pose. Nice. 1 more time through. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And exhale, side angle pose. Nice. We're going to finish off with one more warrior two. And then drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right. Shake it out. All right. So let's do our more advanced balance poses. We're going to start with the one that's good for sciatica. So pigeon pose, standing pigeon here. So we're going to pick a leg, doesn't matter which one. Foot gets rooted into the earth. We're going to bend the knee and make a little shelf. We're going to take the other foot or ankle and rest it on that shelf. So your pole can be in either hand. It doesn't matter, whatever feels more comfortable. So we're going to take a couple breaths here. Excellent. If you want to make this a deeper pose, on an exhale, you can fold forward and drop the extra arm down for sleeping pigeon. Excellent. And then when you're ready to come out, we're going to push that foot in to the floor. Inhale, bring the body up. Excellent. All right, shake that out. And let's do the other side. Root that foot, bend the knee, make a little shelf. Bring that ankle or foot on that little shelf. Take a couple breaths like this for a regular pigeon, standing pigeon. And then if you want to add a little deeper part to this pose, you can do a sleeping pigeon. So exhale and fold forward. Dangle that other arm. Excellent. When you're ready to come out, push that foot in. Inhale, lift it up. Shake the legs out. Excellent. All right, so we did tree earlier, and that was pigeon. So let's do a fabulous dancer pose. So if you can't reach your foot and you have a chair handy, bring your foot up on the chair for this pose, if you can't grab that leg or foot. Otherwise, sorry, just a little bit out of the way. All right, otherwise, here we go. So we're gonna, pole is in the same hand as the leg that's staying on the floor. All right, root your foot. We're gonna grab that ankle or foot of the other leg, starting with pointing that knee towards the floor. So that is a glorious quad stretch right there. And if this is the sum of your pose today, this is fabulous.
Can't balance it as a wall here.
Yep, grab the wall or a chair or whatever you need. All right, you can stay here, or if you want to go a little deeper, point that knee behind you. If you want to go one more, lift that arm up. You can do that or not. Just don't fall. All right, coming out slowly, bring that knee pointing towards the floor, and then release that leg. Definitely shake that one out. All right, other side. Root that foot, and then either put the leg on the chair or grab that ankle or foot. Point the knee down towards the floor first. Get that nice quad stretch. You can stay right here, or you can come out of it if you've had enough of this. Otherwise, point that knee towards that back wall. All right, this one I can do a better pose with because I can balance on this foot easier. All right, last option, lifting the arm up. And then to come out, point the knee towards the floor first, and then release the foot down to the floor and shake it out. Excellent. All right. So 2 more poses and then down to the floor. All right, let's do triangle pose and pyramid pose. Okay, triangle first. So we're going to bring the pole in front. This triangle is a little different than our triangle without the pole. So don't overdo it because I know it's easy to. All right, so we're going to bring one foot in front, back foot's at 90 degrees. The idea with the triangle pose is that that front knee is straight. It's not a rule, it's not a law. You can bend your knee as little or as much as you want. The arm that you start holding the pole with is going to go lower than the arm that's going to come over the top. So here we go. So we're going to bring this arm up and over. So you're holding the pole with both hands. Just as far as you can go down, that you can get yourself back up. So don't go too far. The most important thing here for me in my mind is that you look up under that upper armpit. So it can be just at the horizon, up to the ceiling, but don't go too far with that. Because we want that rotation. We have a lateral and a rotation here. If we just do the rotation, that's okay, but we really want to get that. Try and get both. All right, you guys ready to come out? Walk that lower hand up, bend that front knee, and then step the feet together. Whew. Guys, all right? Look a little. Okay, let's do the other side. Pull in front. Front knee is mildly bent, largely bent, not bent, whatever you need. Back arm comes over. Lower arm goes lower if you want. And then we're going to look up under. Get that rotation with the lateral. Oh, don't forget to breathe. I think somebody's holding their breath. All right, to come out, walk the hand up a little bit, bend that knee, and then step the feet back together. All right, shake it out. Pyramid. Okay, that one is another straight knee pose. In general, you can bend your knee as much as you want or as little, but this is a forward fold with the legs in a triangle shape. That's where you get the pyramid from. So we're going to step 1 foot forward. The idea here, again, is that both toes are pointing towards the top of the mat. If you need a little turn, that's fine, but the idea is like this. But that's okay. Do what your body tells you you need to do. So you can do this a bunch of different ways. You can do it without the pole, where you fold forward. You can have the hands at the heart. You can have the hands behind the back, reverse prayer. Or how we're going to do it is the one hand on the pole, hinge at that hip joint, exhale, fold forward. Wherever you get to, take care of that front knee. To come out, inhale, push the feet away from each other and bring it back up. All right, step the feet together. You can step back or step the other foot forward. And then you can switch hands with the pole or not. Either way is fine. We're hinging at that hip joint. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Again, wherever you get to is where you're meant to be today. Excellent. To come out, push the feet away from each other. Inhale, coming up, you can use the pole. And then step the feet back together. Shake it out. Excellent. All right, let's come down to the floor. I think we're done with the pole. Next time, remind me, we'll do boat pose. But we're not doing it today. Because we're going to do another sciatica and another IT band stretch. Okay, so if you want, come into a squat before you sit on the floor, you're welcome to do that, or just fall gracefully on the floor. Excellent. All right, here we go. Sitting on the floor. And then we're going to come all the way down onto the flat of the back. And let's do a little counter poses for all that crazy stuff we did today. We're going to start with one-legged Apanasana. So we're going to exhale one knee in, inhale, foot to the floor. Other side, exhale, knee comes in, inhale, foot to the floor. So we'll do each side a couple times. Excellent. All right, so release that, and then we're going to do the arms, palm tree pose arms. So options, you can keep the knees bent, feet on the mat, and inhale, arms up overhead to the floor above you. Exhale back, or you can have the legs extended. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale back, either way. Excellent. All right, so if the knees are not bent, we're going to bend them. Feet on the floor. We're going to bring, I'm doing right first, but it doesn't matter. The right ankle or right foot on that left thigh. And then usually I bring that left foot up towards the ceiling. So that's option A, or you can stay right here. This is still getting into that sciatica here. But to make it a deeper stretch, just bringing that leg, the left leg in towards the chest. So for me, this is like super strong versus that other leg up. It's not as deep of a stretch. But you guys all have different bodies, so one way may be better than the other. So this, I call this like an upside down 4. Some people call it thread the needle. Either way. All right, so then we're going to set that foot back down. Both feet on the mat. Let's do the other side. Ankle or foot on that right thigh or left, whichever one you did first. So you can just stay here. This is getting into that too. And usually with this sciatica, only one side's firing. So you do that side twice. And then you can just bring that knee in with the foot relaxed, or that foot can be up towards the ceiling. So one side might, or one way might be more of a stretch than the other. Just breathe into it. Got any tension there? So we did this standing up. That was what that pigeon was. This is just pigeon on its back. Excellent. And then set that foot down on the floor. Other foot comes down to the floor. We're going to bring both knees back in for Apanasana. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Nice and wide. It's going to give you a little bit more space in that lumbar spine. And this is also kind of like cat and cow. So you might notice that tucking and tilting of the pelvis that we do with cat and cow. So this is same idea. All right, so do 2 or 3 more here. Excellent. And then we're going to bring the feet down to the mat and then extend both legs all the way straight out. So our last IT band stretch here is crescent pose or banana asana. So we're going to take that we're going to inhale, arms up overhead to the floor above you. And then we're going to walk both legs over to the left and both arms over to the left. So if you have a tight IT band on one side, you can do that side twice at home, and then do the other side once if you want. Okay, so if you want to make this a deeper stretch, cross that right ankle over the left and grab that right wrist with the left hand if your shoulder is okay with that. It might not be. All right, so from here, we're gonna do 3 breaths. Inhale into the rib cage, and then exhale. Inhale, right shoulder to right hip. Exhale, right hip to right shoulder. And one more breath here, fingertips to toes, inhale. And exhale, toes to fingers. Uncross, ungrab, straighten back to center. We're gonna give it a good morning stretch. Extend the heels and the fingertips away from the center of the body. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Walk both legs over to the right, both arms over to the right. If you want to deepen it, you can cross that left ankle over the right and grab that left wrist with the right hand, if that's okay on your shoulder. And 3 breaths on this side. Inhale into that left rib cage. And exhale. Inhale, left shoulder to left hip. Exhale, hip to shoulder. And one more breath here. Inhale, fingers to toes. Exhale, toes to fingers. Excellent. Uncross and ungrab back to center. Another good morning stretch. Heels and fingertips away from the center of the body. On your next exhale, bring the arms down by your side. And let's finish off with a couple more palm tree pose arms. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your side. If your shoulders are tired, you could switch to snow angel arms. Arms are on the floor. We're going to inhale, slide the hands up towards the top of the head. Exhale, arms down towards the side of the body. Or you could do cactus arms, any of those 3, or you could do all 3. If it's more comfortable to bend the knees, bring the feet into the floor, you're welcome to do that. So finish the one you're on and do 2 more. Excellent. And then getting ready for our relaxation pose. Getting any last little wiggles out, maybe tuck the shoulder blades under. If you have a chair handy and want to put your legs up on a chair, you can do that. If you keep your knees bent, feet on the mat, bring the feet out wide and then drop the knees in towards each other. That feels nice on that lower spine. Legs can be out straight, whatever your relaxation pose looks like. Go ahead and wiggle into it. All right, let's do a full body relaxation. Walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. Starting with the feet, relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. You can use that lower arm as a little headrest. Take a nice full breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish well. Sun came out, so let's do sun breath number 3. All right, looks like this. Palms together, elbows together, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Do it 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, closed. Palms together, thumb at the heart, and namaste. Thank you, guys. Wednesday is on Christmas Day and New Year's Day this year, so we will be missing 2 classes at the end of the month. So I might have some more classes that I do randomly, so subscribe and then you'll see them. Yeah, we're here for the next 2 weeks and then we're off for 2 weeks. So today's the 4th.